OKFM 101.7.
Honorable Agyapa Mercer, Deputy Minister, Energy, and was I MP for second D. Honorable Mwache. Na important then.
I don't mind. I'm going to be.
Metsa won't catch papa.
But see, I am life. I'm.
I want that mobile yet some from now. Yes, Shadi.
Enjoy life. Oh, my. Come my music 8 years Sunday. I see some lady who come.
Hey!
Oh.
Oh. On me, we are my friend. My friend, Yashi.
Mother.
Honorable Enra. Fueli. A quasra na economy near the idea. Na Minister Bayano. Or say 1.5% and 1.4% be the yebeti at the free so. Now, and community saying,
You mean share with you in Mobiachi. Ebekaya, last week, yes, sometime last week, granted several interviews for media houses before President on the cabinet members work at cabinet retreat. Now, me indicated NPA Minister Honorable Dr. Matthew Prempe, our commission under 1 year maybe. Now, 1 year recommendation regarding fuel prices no most of say Aban Butu IBBA or NPA on assessment. Now, we recommendations to Ministry of Energy. Now, we recommended special petroleum tax, price stabilization and recovery levy, new sanitation and pollution levy, carbon functional on reducing kakra. Now, also, and most significantly, foreign exchange importers, Bank of Ghana, some guaranteed. Anytime they are here for foreign exchange, or that to for Bank of Ghana, them recommendation then for the office of the president, now also on the Ministry of Finance. You think it last meeting was on Monday, and then the Monday after the cabinet retreat. The finance minister said, look, CCI situation in terms of revenue. In fact, 2022 budget already our parliament will approve the only risk through some taxes, including e-levy, now from fund the budget. Parliament approval. But you know, and this is what yes, even though Wakama approval, won't say ma. Enabling legislation of a minister can raise the miscanada Juma Ramagana on pass. Because of that, international ratings agencies were downgraded. If any indication be there, they relax in revenue measures would send bad signals to the market about cause more havoc. In any event, taxes are ask the or review or reduce bino. Nina Okabomoy 76 pesos. 76 pesos. I mean, we have petrol station there, quarter of petrol. Now, in a reduction of 76 pesos. It doesn't amount to much. But on the part of government, it raises almost 520 million out of government revenue. And so, the ordinance about tax handles. No margins be or what? Yes, nothing able to make adjustments be. Now, you can pass on benefits to our consumers now. And beyond that, and most significantly, exchange rates would determine the large chunk of the price. The Bank of Ghana, our support, and the Bank of Ghana for engage, why ensure that at any point, we are importers no dollars was our cost of petrol. Bank of Ghana will make dollars available. Of course, that would erase the speculation and bring the prices under control.
Now, honorable.
See, any that as a statement now, clearly, taxes were not touched, but margins were reduced, and then also a commitment importantly now what you do. In fact, one of the key stakeholders Seaboard senior Hosi Odano senior Hosi ne advocacy criticism if you like, in some instances positive, was clearly of the view that look, it will be irresponsible for government to reduce the tax because economically it doesn't make any sense. Mid-March to end of March window, dollar price was a fixed petroleum price. It's about 9.4 because they price forward so that what on one product that's a dollar we to the same amount of dollar now what I got to one product and see the pricing mechanism is such that we use a higher rate than the prevailing market rate. It is a Bank of Ghana on assurance there. Anytime we product but maybe for the next 3 months, the on Bank of Ghana rate at 7 cedis to the dollar. One planning, one stock planning, we import sufficient enough quantities to meet them window so that the price at the pumps is not impacted but rather brought under control. And see, the mention and about order to go. Make sure the of course expenditure caps are about so we rolling out.
Okay.
Them extreme financial situation we are seeing now baby walk through government after government. What wasn't there economic was support revive one economies. Ghana exception. Na YouTube is that na yashin na insisi. Nama Zeflex President Ken. I'm confident in this government that I'm privileged to serve him.
Okay.
Now, antecedent yaba banum na economy most of what so wicked na na dran kwakufu ado ne mpanyefo numbers mbo. Pre-2020, all the economic indicators were looking very positive until the COVID. And like I said, confident that this government has what it takes to bring Ghana's economy back out of the doldrums that you're finding in this year.
On the way, taxes in be or and they are not man for content. This a copec near the say, Sankate near ye fish one, Cafueno says ye be dinner bear 10 cities, get me a ton bear 6 cities in me the idea.
Oh, no, quite. But then a total taxes are about origin. Oh yeah, 153 pesos. Among the taxes, or did you or petrol doing now?
Oh, how?
Oh yes.
I see.
All the taxes put it together is more exact figure. And some of these things, all the baby neck, and all of them, was the mechanic, but.
How the engine community yell conana. I was a honorable Agyapa Mercer and
I'm certain.
Now a deputy minister for energy and an MP for second DNT, percent, and then near boy tear say, Cofosio, taxes no Dawson, a binu crack I say 49%. Sanitation tax, one tax, we were tax, if it's what, hitting at 10 base cities. Now, and only a busan, honorable.
Taxes in 1 cedi 90 pesos.
Now, sir, once in 90 pesos, yeah.
Merbo,
Okay.
And a margin, sir, other than being now, so 53 pesos. And so no, about 2 CD 43 pesos
2 cities 43 pesos.
per liter. And the says we taxes in the margins in half, you know, that's a about 6 cities are clearly, I know quite.
Now, me bow 2 cities 43 pesos. Nina, no. It is the auto gallon. Would the 2 cities 43 pesos? Every time it's a bear 4 kakra.
Anyhow.
Na gallon be am fan say you better be 10 cities in every so. Okay. Right. Enti no say baby akodo bibi say sanitation levy entimi nyi.
Obeying sanitation levy, taxes and levies in no or purpose. Say academic sanitation levy na the objective was passed them law no. How does government fund it? If I remember quite clearly, a key determinant need aban if a corner on the private sector for obey a together. But we see recycling and compost plants across the country. Oboboa respect yen waste disposal. And see them collaboration no or they na contribute the etiaka. And see that will improve them pollution and sanitation levy. No handler and I think to come over the input them law. In fact, we need them legislation on CCR. Nedama would go through and see exactly what the purpose of that tax is. Second, when you question is how does government fund it?
Okay.
Well, then Kwame, the woman care there. Every revenue ban on piano. No commensurate expenditure. Parliament are approving the budget. Already Nankasano taxes and levies editing na also a juma order ban oil. Ma ban obobosa deficit of finance ma ozosodo odutia kaw adame kaw na wetia no bosa wa bono obaka kaw your friend the total debt ban order utia. Any reduction in the revenue piano would have to lead to a commensurate reduction in expenditure. And yet, what it means is that you have to increase your debt component to fund it. The increase with debt component is to fund it now. It leaves a burden that tomorrow you have to pay. And see, in all the conversation, or they there, every request and now demand be able to make piano. No, and it's the responsibility of government to manage them two extreme positions. No, one demanding and what the reality is and what it is that government budget can accommodate. And in fact, Monday AM meeting on the COPEC 4. Once again, one demand we putting across. Was only PDM and on the UPPF on a double 39 pesos. When you 5 pesos into do my umbra 34 pesos. Say, Esha, a man ne margins, UPPF, or 9 pesos fido, and a PDM no so, or 3 pesos fido. Onokrano, 12 pesos. Over and above Cooper for 5. None of this. Lemon Copper was Wakade Aban only energy sector level on 2 from 20 pesos or from 10. Sanitation and pollution so only 5 from 10, number 5. Special petroleum tax so 49. Only in Fiduna number 23 for a period of 3 months. No.
Me too.
Now from 8. Nina de Buma or 56 pesos.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
Kwame,
Mm-hmm.
56 pesos fee. Or translate to a loss of almost 300 million Ghana cedis per month.
Per month.
Per month.
Hey.
Of government revenue. Instead, they multiply by 12. I will listen to it.
Wow.
So it's a difficult sell because more conference for school no what you.
It is 300 million per month, no? What the time say 12? 3.6 billion.
3.6 billion reduction in government revenue.
Mm-hmm.
And see, it's a difficult one, especially where you know NDC for one. May I call them nation wreckers, and I have a good reason to call them that. One so-called opposition to the e-levy is nothing about nation building or the care or love for Ghanaians. It's pure politics.
I see.
When you there, ban or pass them tax handle no to generate them revenue now. 6-7 billion cedis per year can do a lot for the people of Ghana. Meanwhile, no young contribution abano kadeyem burden share is only 1 cedi 50 pesos on every 100. Kwame, dedeni na no look, Mr. Debiano, women go back to basics. So, say a transfer of 100 Ghana cedis. Abandon say, oh, them for we about 40%. No, we use mobile money by that volume per day. And then when you exempt one, the more people are where transaction above that. Every 100 cedis we have a transfer biano. Abandon levy of 1 cedi 50 pesos. On the break bank.
I see.
Wicked pickpocket. Maybe you walk off for coup d'etat. Can you even believe that? But that's it. Because they know. Because when you came there, and this Yaban, come what say an economy, poso, or the work IMF, they went for $1 billion US. IMF what this best over 3 years. Okay. 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And to say every year we almost 330 million. 330 million times 3. On the Krampono Samahama. When two are managing here, one benchmark in there when two will meet on today, and I don't know Nanaban obey over managing. I am a process here, you to me successfully. I can't extend it. Because they hadn't met one benchmark that they had agreed to with IMF. But when we came, we went to make sure that we have met the benchmarks and ensure fiscal consolidation. Our economy was started to be one of the best in the whole world. So, if that 1 billion over 3 years could sufficiently help them manage the economy, think about what $1 billion per year on the e-levy can do for the people of Ghana. But what would they? The risk can abandon Onya for 3 years into election 2024. And yeah. One number Samahama ya want to going to be ad umbre on Bobu money ne zimno umbre. And see, only be ad or that is the only reason why they are opposed to the e-levy. Maybe we are.
Okay.
Politicians, that no man, I tell them was your watching jam. Yeah, I think so. Made some comments. You read it, you see clearly how we deceive to gain political power in essence. Na Sampara, but them you know parties here a red, green, and white trees, not black trees. I want also banana. Oh, see a buffer, the woman being in your na young fan. I wasn't saying young fantastic, and I don't know bandage. Majumezo di Adabwa, my own money, off and a temple for me. And I'm positive that 2024, 2028, 2032, 2031, 2040, 2044. And this is it. No way.
Anna Mamada's an pay.
Yeah, I'm going to
me, yes, I'm a friend. You
yo.
Martin.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Honorable Agyapa Mercer, Deputy Energy Minister, MP for Bekwai. Hey, MP for Sekendi, sorry. MP to Bobade Clinic.
OKFM 101.7.